Interdependency of living organisms in various ecological habitats. The interdependency of living organisms refers to the reliance of different species on each other for survival and well-being within an ecosystem. This interdependence is a fundamental aspect of ecological relationships and plays a crucial role in shaping the structure and functioning of ecosystems. It is a central feature of ecosystems and shapes the life patterns and population dynamics within them. Below are some examples observed in different habitats. Forests. The forests exhibit a high degree of interdependency due to their extraordinary biodiversity. Plants, animals, and decomposers in these ecosystems are intricately linked through various ecological relationships, such as primary productivity and shelter. In forest ecosystems, trees play a fundamental role. They provide habitats, oxygen, and food for a wide variety of organisms. Many bird and insect species rely on specific tree species for nesting sites or food sources. B. Provision of carbon dioxide and pollination. The animals in turn provide the trees with the carbon dioxide necessary for photosynthesis. Many flowering plant species in forests rely on specific pollinators for successful reproduction. For example, certain orchid species depends on specific insect species for pollination. C. Dispersal. Some animals, like frugivorous into brackets, fruit-eating birds and mammals, are important seed dispersers for many plant species. They eat fruits and then disperse the seeds through their droppings, aiding in the dispersal and regeneration of plants across the rainforest. D. Competition for light. Forest trees and climbers engage in fierce competition for light. Trees dominate the upper canopy, shading out competitors below. Climbers equipped with strategies like rapid growth and flexible stems exploit gaps to reach sunlight in the crowded forest middle store. Undergrowth species adapted to low. C. Decomposition. Decomposers such as fungi and bacteria play a vital role in breaking down organic material, converting it back into nutrients that plants can use, which shows the dependency of plants on these organisms. The cycle of life and death in rainforests is highly dependent on these decomposers. F. Predation. Predators and their prey are interdependent, as predators control the population of prey species, preventing overgrazing and overpopulation, which could negatively impact the ecosystem. G. Symbiosis. The forest harbors diverse symbiotic relationships, crucial for ecosystem balance. Mycorrhizae, fungi, form mutualistic association with tree roots, aiding in nutrient updates and water absorption. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria in the root nodules of certain plants provide essential nutrients, benefiting both parties. Additionally, epiphytes such as mosses, ferns, and orchids establish symbiotic relationships with trees, using them as support structures while obtaining moisture and nutrients from the air and debris. Parasitic interactions also occur. For instance, mist turtle extract nutrients from host trees. Wetlands. Wetlands are home to specialized plant species like cattails and reeds, which can tolerate water-saturated soils. For example, Kita Lagoon Complex, Songo, Sakomono, Densu Delta, and Muni Pomazi Lagoon. Nutrition and shelter. These plants provide food and habitat for various animal species, such as insects, birds, and mammals. Many bird species are dependent on wetlands for breeding and as stopover sites during migration. Some fish and amphibians also rely on the temporary pools created in wetlands for spawning. B. Decomposition. Wetlands also host numerous decomposer organisms, which break down dead plant material and recycle nutrients through the ecosystem. These nutrients support the growth of algae and other producers, which form the base of the food web in these systems. In each of these habitats, the various species depend on each other and the specific conditions of their environment. Changes or disruptions to any part of these ecosystems, whether due to human activity or natural event, can have significant impact due to this interdependency. Grasslands. A. Grazing. In grassland ecosystems, the relationship between herbivores and grasses is a classic example of interdependency. Herbivores such as zebras and bison depend on grasses as their primary food source. The grazing activities of these herbivores help maintain the health and biodiversity of grassland habitats by preventing any single plant species from dominating the landscape. B. Predation. Grasslands are also home to many predators, such as lions and wolves, which are dependent on herbivores for their survival. The presence of predators helps regulate herbivore populations, ensuring that their grazing activities do not overconsume the vegetation. C. Symbiosis. Additionally, grassland ecosystems are also interconnected with soil microorganisms, such as mycorrhizal fungi, which form symbiotic relationships with plant roots. These fungi help plants absorb nutrients, particularly phosphorus, from the soil, making them crucial for the growth and health of grasses.